what's your journey been like as an entrepreneur so far?
Wow, it's been crazy. Yeah, very crazy. I think from the start, I think some of the crazier moments are mostly client involving lah. Like some of them have requests. I'm like, how to do this? I don't know how to do this. But like you said, and I'm not bragging, but I do feel like I'm a pretty resourceful person.
Yeah.
I will find out. I will
Okay.
find out how to do it, and I will try. And I've learned a lot of things since I started. In the beginning when you're younger, you're a bit more impulsive. You take more risks. You just like, okay, I want to do this. Idea is great.
Right.
And then you meet stumbling blocks, and then depending on how passionate you are about the project, you are willing to pick it up or drop it. And when I was younger, I picked up very fast, but I dropped things very fast too.
Okay.
Because I never had the heart in it. I was like, oh, cool idea. Okay, let's try. And then like 2 months later, don't want to do anymore. Bye. Sorry, I quit. See y'all.
Right.
Because the heart was like the same thing happened when I started writing. I was like, again, one of the things I was worried about was, okay, I don't have enough confidence, don't have too many competition. And the third thing was, oh my God, is this going to be one of the things I quit again?
Right.
I don't want this to be one of the things that I quit again. So I think maturity has set in, and nowadays if you get a weird request or a very rushed request and I'm not in the frame of mind to write, because one of the things about writing is there are great writers out there who can just write like that, and then there's me who overthinks. And I'm like, oh God, what do I write? I have like 10 lines in my head and I'm like, which one do I choose? So I'm not an impulsive writer. I have to really think about what I want to put on paper, and getting rushed projects sometimes becomes frustrating. But last time when I got this kind of projects, it was, oh no, I become sad and I'm frustrated. Now it's like, okay, I'm going to just go and eat chocolate and think about it and come back and then write. So it's more of, okay, this is going to happen. The expectation is there that some things are going to frustrate you, and then you just acknowledge that this is frustrating, and then figure out what to do about it. So I think over the years I've become more of a solutions driven person rather than harping on the problem kind of person, which I was a lot of before.
And I don't know. Okay, so for me, right, one of the things that's one of the things that I've learned as well in this entrepreneurship journey, right? It's about coping in a way that suits you, I feel, right? So I want to ask you, do you think that everybody should at least at some point try being an entrepreneur so that they can understand this? Do you think that it's a worthwhile journey to go and do for them? Because what I find is that an entrepreneurship journey is very fulfilling. In a sense, you get to learn a lot about yourself, about how you tackle challenges, about how you build your business. So I find it very fulfilling in that sense. So I just want to know your take. Do you think that everybody should try that as well?
Yes, but with a clause. So there are a lot of us who are in love with this idea of digital nomadism, becoming your own boss, and then we just jump into it.
Right.
I knew I could do it a long time ago. I had that much confidence in myself, but I still didn't, because I was like, am I being impulsive? I was like, okay, I can do it, but am I going to do it well enough or not? Am I able to control my emotions or not? So a lot of us, we just, when we are younger nowadays, we see the generations that we're going to take a break, we're going to do entrepreneur. It's good that we all do that, because like you said, we do learn a lot. But if we are a little older, if we have more responsibilities, I think the best way to do it is to do it on the side first. Because that way you actually get to know whether you can actually pull through with yourself first, because emotions are not a lot of us have good grip on our emotions. I'm not one of those people who has a good grip on our emotions, and entrepreneurship will give you a roller coaster of emotions. So you will go through times where you hit a great sale and you're like, awesome, man, I can keep going, you're full of adrenaline. And then there's that moment where you don't get any clients for like 2 months and you're like, oh no, what do I do? How do I eat now? Right? So you will go through ups and downs. So a great tip would be for parents, especially.
Mm.
I'm very lucky that my parents let me sell stickers when I was 10 because I learned a lot. I
Okay.
really learned a lot from just, selling stickers to my friends. I was like the early Grab delivery person because I used to live in a shop house. So
Mm-hmm.
my friends who used to live in like the residential areas, they used to ask me to buy things from the shops and then bring it to school.
Okay.
I mean, like pioneering Grab delivery
So you
in
got a delivery
other
fee, is
countries. I know, right? Like 10 cents my delivery fee. So, like it was really interesting to have learned that so early and to have
Mm.
gone through like friends were like, no, suddenly they changed their mind. I don't want to buy. And it's like something I don't even use. So I'm like, what now? Of course,
Mm.
at that time, I didn't know that this is just like bad debts. Now it's like, okay, this is going to have collateral damage, I guess you could call it. But now you have the wisdom to come out and like make sense out of it. But
Mm.
uh, it's good to actually have the experiences when we are younger. So parents were like, times like this, we don't know what to do. Try to play games with your children. Like, okay, you need to sell something, or you need to make something to sell, like make cookies, or just to get like and get your family group to support. But don't only keep it limited. Like, we're like, oh, never mind, the cousin will buy, and then we'll just keep quiet. Don't give feedback. You must. One of the things that we don't know how to handle very well is feedback.
Mm. Okay.
So actually going through the ups and downs of it when you are not so young lah, maybe you're like a teenager or something, that's really, really helpful. But it's never too late to learn anything. So even if you're in your 50s or 60s and you want to try it now, great time.
Mm.